foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem and Karkadash. Shalom to the elders for preaching the word truthfully and sincerely, and shalom to the Hakim scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And I say shalom to the Hakim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson that I wanted to bring out from msn.com, and this is from the Markets Insider, story by mfoxbusinessinsider.com by Matthew Fox 2 hours ago, and it reads, it says the US dollar is on the verge of a breakdown against the world's other top currencies. And it says the US dollar is on a verge on a decisive breakdown that could reserve much of the gains of the currency enjoyed over the past 2 years. It says the US dollar's index fell below its all-important 100 level this week to a low of 99.47. The decline violates the trading range that has been in place since the start of the year, according to the Fair Lead strategist. In a note to clients on Thursday, the Fair Lead strategist found Kate Stockholm said there's a decisive breakdown likely to given a loss of momentum across the time frame, including a new weekly MACD sell signal. It says the most average coverage of the divergence, indicating a trend following a momentum gauge that the technology analysts use to show the relations between the two moving averages on a security price. It says the stocks ultimately expect the breakdown of the dollar to be confirmed, which would happen if the index closes below the 100 level for the second week in the next round next Friday. It says we view the move lower as a potential, and the bearish long-term trend has been placed since the weekly cloud model shaded area of the chart was breached back in March. Fairland strategist senior analyst Will Templin told the Insider on Thursday. The Templin highlighted that the US dollar index is likely to support a near level of 99 level. It says that index peaked at just below 15 in the late 2022, decline since the coincided with a bottoming in the broad stock market, as a rising dollar typically puts the pressure on a multinational companies and their profit margins. On the flip side, the falling dollar over the past 9 months should be a tailwind for the upcoming earning results. While the dollar falls, other currencies are surging, including the euro, the yen, and the Canadian dollar. It says amongst the others, the euro is above 5% against the dollar to the year-end date, and Templin expects currencies to continue to move higher. The breakdown of the dollar index is associated with a pending breakout in the euro, which also expects will be confirmed next week. This is the book of Revelations. Matter of fact, Jeremiah. Matter of fact, yeah, Revelations 18:2. This is the book of Salakia, slip of the tongue. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon is falling. Babylon the Great is falling, and become a habitation of deceivers and a hole of every foul spirit. in a cage of every unclean and HATEFUL bird. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. It says, Babylon having a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. That's why you're seeing the nations been turning away from the American dollar. Then we've been seeing the weakening signs of the American dollar, especially with the stocks been going up and down. That's a prime example of the increasing weak of the U.S. dollar. And we starting to see the downfall of the decline of the American dollar as being a top global currency reserve. As the news article has mentioned, it is on the verge of declining as being a top global currency reserve of the nations used to depend on as a top global currency reserve. Now we see in the other nations claiming that top spot as being a top currency global reserve of currency of the nations depend on as a economic reserve currency partner, and the nations are turning away from that. They have drunken off the ways of the westernization of Babylon, and they're turning away from it. They have drunken off the ways from it, and from an economical westernization standpoint as well too. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying of this recent news article from Market Insider, published 2 hours ago by Matthew Fox from MSN.com, and it reads again: the U.S. dollar is on the verge of a breakdown against the world's other top currency. So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying. And I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Karkadash. Shalom to the elders who are preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the 4 corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.